Hi, I'm Cristina Smith, creator, along with my brother, puzzle master Rick Smith, of the award winning best selling Yoga for the Brain series of profound philosophy and what many people tell me are really fun puzzle books. We are celebrating the release of our sixth best selling book in the Yoga for the Brain series, Life Wisdom Word Search, featuring 60 contributing authors. Today we have with us the author of puzzle number 50, Find Your Purpose, Barbara Eldridge. Hi, Barbara.
How you doing?
Great. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you and what's your
I'm in I'm in beautiful San Diego, California. Have been here for quite a long time, but that's a thing you can go back to. But you know, having been a New Yorker for so long and then coming out here, my life changed quite a bit, and now I'm working with small business owners to really help them enjoy the purpose of their lives, with the work that they do. I think a lot of people don't understand that, but in my mind master groups, we really spend time getting people to understand even the vision and purpose of their businesses. So it all kind of connects to what I love to do.
Yeah, now, do you think that when business owners come to you that they think they know their purpose, but they might not actually have hit upon it?
Most people, very honestly, I don't think even understand what personal purpose is and how each aspect of their life, they need to look for how they're going to fulfill it. So when they start a business, it's because it's either something they know, they have found a market that they at least enjoy working in, and hopefully find that connection, and they go from there. And sometimes, onward, some people are afraid to really see their purpose, I think, sometimes, simply because maybe it's not the right thing for me to be doing, if you know what I
Hmm.
mean.
Yeah,
So,
not exactly. Can you explain that a little bit more and about finding your personal purpose in general?
well, I think it's how, if you look at you as the center of a circle and look at all the different areas of your life, how do you want to fulfill yourself in those areas? How is your God-given life here on earth to expand and grow and be a part of? And I spent time going around that circle saying, okay, what about each one of these? And in each of them, I found that support and seeing people reach more of their potential and be more of who they wanted to be was important to me, whether it was in my business, whether it was from my spiritual practices with my church people, whether it was in my family groups. And so I realized sometimes you have to step away from some of the others. You can only you can only share what you can, and those that gather around, they understand that I'm there for them. And it's been it. My husband says when I found my purpose, he said everything changed, and I really realized that how much more I put into everything that I did.
Yeah, that's true. I think of almost everyone who is basically on a mission with their purpose. I mean, their
Right.
life it is focused and almost it's kind of like the air that they breathe. They live in that whole worldview. Would you say that's true?
That is true. Well, because it you enhance it in the different areas, and so it affects sometimes people say it keeps you balanced, but you really have to see how it is expanding you in those different areas, be it relationships or just in the doing, in the becoming.
Yeah, and purpose doesn't necessarily have to be oriented towards your professional world. Your
Oh
purpose
no.
could be raising great children. Your purpose could be, say, doing something with the earth. It could be in any category of life. It's not specifically driven by profession or career.
I watched my husband's oldest daughter go through 5 years of cancer therapy. She hung in there. And her whole purpose was that she could get to spend time with her grandchildren. And now she's retired. She's in Arizona, and I think she wishes she wasn't taking care of them as much as she is, but they are there with her, and that helped, that kept her focus to getting well. It was so important to her.
Right. Her purpose was to be there for her grandchildren. And a
Right.
purpose is a powerful thing.
Totally. Very much so. Yes.
So, and actually finding your purpose is a bit of a puzzle, right?
I've watched people struggle with it, and it was, in the book, in the book it says I took 2 years because I spent I spent a lot of years working with people on planning, goal setting, time management, and I came away thinking, is that all there is? Is that all there is? And I really then went to I heard a speaker, and just kind of, and I started studying what is it that I'm going to do to find my purpose, and it was going around that circle and looking at different people in that circle that spoke to me. It just really, really, truly did. So.
Right. And each person's purpose is unique unto themselves, as just as everyone is a puzzle unto themselves.
And how you experience it
Mm-hmm.
in each area of your life is different for everybody. My purpose, um, I could imagine doing it in different ways, but you still have to make choices as you go down.
Exactly. And as long as you have that purpose in your as kind of as the ever evolving goal, then the road that leads you there could be really windy, curvy, uh, or it could be a straight line, or it could be all over the place forever.
Sometimes
It's
it's
all
that way.
different. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of like a big treasure map, and the purpose is the X that marks the spot.
right. It's that sense of fulfillment that comes out of it. Sure. No
Well,
matter
thank
what.
you, Barbara. I love your puzzle called Finding Your Purpose, and your story is fabulous. And I'll leave you readers to find out for yourself how she determined what her purpose was, and who was the key player in demonstrating that to her when she was working on that process. It's a great story, it's a great puzzle, and it could be found along with 59 other puzzles in Life Wisdom Word Search Yoga for the Brain, which you can pick up at barnesandnoble.com, target.com, independent bookstores everywhere, and of course amazon.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Christina. Good seeing you.
You too.
And thank
Bye-bye.